Hey guys, you are wrapping up your junior year and about to be seniors, which is amazing. So congratulations for getting this far. We have had a few bumpy rides, clearly. What I want to do right here is just kind of walk you through some of the things you can expect. Remember, their meeting is going to be June 8th, 11:50 to 1 o'clock, where you don't need to do anything other than watch and listen. Teachers are going to talk to you about the various classes that you actually do have options to take and what to expect your senior year in terms of those classes. So here I'm just going to walk through a little bit. So each of you next year will choose which science class you would like to take. So you can choose your first option and your second option. We do this because sometimes there are schedule conflicts. So we want to make sure that we have two options from students. So the classes next year that you'll hear about at the June 8th meeting are advanced physics, advanced placement environmental science, and advanced placement chemistry. And you'll choose which of those you would like to take, and you can choose two out of those three as well. If you are wondering what happens with math next year, if you took the full year of pre-calculus, you will be taking AP Calculus AB with me next year. If you had the half-year pre-calc and the half-year Calc 1, you will be in Calculus BC next year with either Mr. Scheiman or Mr. Liu. Students that are in the math concentration will be taking linear algebra next year and also some differential equations as your senior option of math. Additionally, you can consider taking AP Computer Science and AP Statistics. So AP Comp Sci and AP Statistics are options. If you want, as your two extra senior classes, you can make those additional options. But everybody takes calculus, whether it's AP AB calculus with me or AP BC calculus with Scheiman and Mr. Liu. And again, that's based off the math classes you are in this year. AP German. We are hoping very much that we have AP German back next year. Miss Malikova or Mr. Salisbury will be those German teachers. Please pay attention to the fact that AP German is offered as the first elective period. So for seniors taking AP German, you want to make sure you understand that this would be your elective period. If you want to take another elective, you just got to speak with Mr. Scheiman or myself, and we can do an exception. And if you want to have your lunch during a different elective, you can communicate that with us separately. But keep in mind, if you're choosing AP German next year, that actually takes place during your elective. And if you want to freeze the video and just kind of zoom in, you can take a look at Miss Malikova's description of AP German. If you're an engineering student, you have three engineering options. You probably already know what those are. Again, at the June 8th meeting tomorrow, you can hear all about how those classes go, what they're about, and more in-depth information. So those classes are Innovation and Design with Mr. Henning, Senior Digital Systems Design with Mr. Chan, and Advanced Architecture with Mr. Podroso. And each of those classes you'll hear more about tomorrow. And if you can't attend, I will record that meeting so that you can watch it later. As we said earlier, the senior year math track and math options. If you are in the math track, you'll automatically go into the senior year math classes, which is linear algebra. It also has differential equations, and you'll do some more advanced topics in math. Optional math classes, as said just earlier, you can take AP Statistics or AP Computer Science or both. Seniors will have options to take more classes, and those are part of those options. Another class that's going to be offered as senior options, in addition to the other classes that you can choose, will be a psychology and cognitive science class that I will be teaching. You can see here some of the topics that are going to be covered: intro to psychology, landmark case studies involving psychology, neuroscience, and the brain. You can read through the list there. And what are these options that we keep talking about? So in a second video, I'm going to just walk through what a normal schedule looks like and talk about how these senior options fall into place. So every senior can choose up to two senior options. We ask you to choose three just so we can fill up your schedule in case something can't be put into your schedule just because of schedule conflicts, which do occur. And just remember, you have your regular requirements, right? And in the second video that I'm about to send you guys after this, it talks about what are the classes you automatically have your senior year and where do these senior options fall into place. So we know in the prior slides, if you are a Sinai student, you know your afternoons are going to be at Mount Sinai doing Sinai research. So your morning is at HSMSE, and then you go to Mount Sinai. For math track students, you follow a regular schedule, and your additional math class next year is linear algebra. For engineering students, your additional class is one of those three options of advanced architecture, digital systems design, or innovation and design. So again, in the next video, you're going to see your schedule and you'll notice that you have two available options to take other classes. So that's where your senior options come into play. Some students are in the math track and they've wanted to take another engineering class and couldn't their junior year. Now is an option for you to do that. You can choose to take digital systems design, advanced architecture, innovation, and we will try to do our best to make sure that you can attend those classes as an additional senior option. All of the senior options that you can choose from are listed on this slide. So it's junior year digital electronics, we can make available, advanced architecture, innovation and design, digital systems design, psychology and cognitive science, linear algebra, AP Comp Sci, advanced physics, AP chemistry, AP environmental science, and AP stats. So all of those are classes. You can choose two of that group that you would like to take to fill out your senior year schedule. Um, Also, bear in mind, many of you are probably wondering what's going on with the advanced sciences. So you have to choose at least one advanced science, which means if you want to take another class, you can use that as, again, your additional senior options. So a lot of students like to take advanced physics their senior year, but they still have an interest in either AP Chem or AP Environmental Science. And I usually advise those students make science one of your additional senior options. All right, so again, in the next video, you'll see more about what a schedule looks like as a senior, which can kind of make it more clear as to what you're choosing and how you're choosing it. So once you watch those videos, the steps I want you to consider, watch these two videos, this one and the next one. Watch the video or go to the meeting tomorrow at 11:50 to hear more about what the classes are like that your senior options consist of. And then you'll complete the Google form. If you already know what you want to do and you want to go ahead and complete that Google form, that's fine. Just know it may be more difficult for you to complete it a second time. If you watch the meetings, you're like, oh, I wish I changed and chose that other class. So just be mindful. Don't jump too excited to fill everything out. Maybe just wait, watch the meeting tomorrow and make sure you know exactly what you would like to choose.